Hello everyone, 'tis I, Sweetaffy, and welcome to Arcadia SMP, Season 3. Now, it is most definitely 100% positively the start of the season, and I am not several months late getting started, and there's not an entire village of really cool buildings right behind me. No. You're incorrect. You are wrong. I promise. But seriously, this server has been going for a few months now, and if you're cool, you've been seeing what my friends have been up to. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Go subscribe to them and join the Arcadia SMP Discord server. Now, while I haven't made any videos for this season yet, this one being the first, I have been a busy little bee on here from time to time, so like I do have things to show you. See? That bridge behind me? I built that. It's very nice. Very fancy. It used to be a bunch of cobblestone slabs left over from day one shenanigans, but I prettied it up, and I think it's a very good addition to the server. Offers a really cool view. There goes Tris. Now, we're at the stage of the server where most people have already left the starter village and they're working on their mega bases. I've been lingering around spawn to help clean up the place in case we ever have visitors. And I've been very busy building paths, like the one connecting my bridge to my starter base. And this is it, my cute kinda Hobbit-Hole starter base. It's bigger on the inside. And we have a little kitchen, plenty of storage space, a book nook, and a living room, which is also where I sleep because I forgot to build a bedroom and then just never got around to actually doing that. Oops. So, last season we had Elf Taffy, and while that was a lot of fun, and I built some really cool things, if you haven't seen my finale video, you should check that out. Also, like and subscribe to see more of my videos. Okay. I think I'm going to take it a little bit easier this season and just be Taffy. But, you know. Taffy with flowers. And cute pastel vibes. While I don't think I'm going to have a mega base this season, I mean, that might change. Knowing me, it probably will. But I don't have a mega base this season, and instead I'm going to have a base place elsewhere, not the starting village. But yes. And instead, I'm going to be trying to be a little more social this season and show off the server a bit more. And to do that, I have become the unofficial path lady. So we have our lovely server here. I haven't done a ton of exploring yet because I don't have an elytra, but I will be meeting with...
So what we're gonna do is follow this path over here, and we should wave to Taffy. Hello, Taffy.
Hi, Husk.
Hello. How's it going?
Good.
I was just about to use your fancy new path here.
Ooh.
And I'm trying out different ways of traveling today to move all of my items from the starter base to the main area. Kind of like what you're going to be doing soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to be using your fancy path that goes off into the wilderness here. And I'm going to make it all the way back on muleback.
Ooh, nice.
So that's the first little way. Because, you know, moving items can be such a bore. But it's much more fun when you've got a handy-dandy mule to help you out.
I was just explaining that I was crazy path lady this season.
Oh, you were? Well, perfect timing that I was just about to use your crazy path that almost leads back to our rough area, which is pretty awesome.
I haven't quite cleared the path very well, so I'm good luck on your steed. I haven't.
Maybe I'll clear out some stuff on the way. We'll see what I run into there.
Yeah, just keep an eye out on the dotted path.
Yeah, I'll make sure I don't fall into any ravines or poor guy. I'll get you know, I haven't given him a name. Do I have any name tags? I'm not sure if I have any. Actually, I should give him a name before I go on this adventure, shouldn't I?
Yeah. There he goes. But yes, I am the crazy path lady this season, and as such, I have been working very hard on marking out some paths here and there. I haven't gotten very far on that project, but trust me, if you look very carefully, you can see.
Taffy.
Ah?
I need your help with naming this guy. What do you think he looks like? Kind of looks like a king, doesn't he? It's this one.
Oh, this one. Oops.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what should we call him? King. What's a very muley name?
Festus.
Wait, how do you spell that now? Festus?
Festus.
Festus. King Festus of the Mules. It shall be done. Mule King Festus. There we go. Mule King Festus. I am so proud to get to ride the King of Mules.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now that we've got that sorted out of the way, I shall be heading on my grand adventure to carry my items over to the main area. So, wish me and King Festus luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Happy moving.
It felt so weird asking you to wish me luck. That is not in my blood.
It's okay. I'm always wishing you luck.
Oh, aren't you a sweetheart?
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right. Off we go on our grand adventure. I should
Bon
start
voyage.
replaying. Thank you.
There he goes.
Off I go.
But yes, the season is underway, and almost everyone has left the starter village, including Husk now. He's gone. I think it might be just me left. And, I'm not done yet. I still have to do a couple trees and a few more gardens. And a little bit of cleaning up to do, and then I think we will be ready to join Husk in the Spawn Town exodus, I guess. So I suppose, without further ado, let's get down to business. Or, to building and things. It's good to be back on the server. we're done. Yeah. I've connected my base to husks, finished my trees, and even done a fair bit of terraforming along the riverbank to just kind of pretty the place up. Not that Spawn Town isn't already gorgeous. Look at what everyone's been up to. I need to absorb all their skills. Right now. Now that the starter base is done, it's time to really get the season started. So step 1, let's go to my base place and do some plotting. Ta-da! Of course, I'm basing in the cherry biome. Pink trees! Ah! So far, I haven't done much over here since I've been waiting for video making to do that. I've set up a little camp for myself and a sign that someone does live here. I've also planted a few of every tree so I can get to work gathering materials without having to go back and forth from home yet. Not because I have a lot of stuff, but I'm lazy. Very, very lazy. I've also plotted the route that the road that connects my place to the rest of the server will go. Right now it leads over to Husk Space in this direction, and if we go this way it leads to Blueberry Brown's house, and eventually to the shopping district. So yeah, I've got some work cut out for me. I can't wait. Now, let's quickly grab some supplies so we can begin plotting. Ah. There we go. So, if you've seen my survival series, you probably know what this is. This here is my handy dandy to-do board, and I will be using it probably constantly. And I figured this would be a very good way to kind of visually show some of the things that I have planned for the season, because I need to do a bunch of resource gathering, and they're not really things that I want to be gathering manually, because that's gonna take forever. So instead we are going to I'm gonna dabble with redstone. Yeah. I'm gonna build farms on the server. Yeah. Mostly I'm looking forward to building the shell for those farms, but you know, still, farming. So first up, I want to kind of talk about the palette. So you saw my starter base, and you know, it's got a lot of moss and cherry wood. Good thing we're in a cherry biome. Calcite, which is my all-time favorite block. Whoop. Pale oak. I can spell. Dark oak for trim and stuff. Spruce, because it's just the best. Full stop. I'm gonna need a lot of terracotta this season, because I want to use that more in my builds, and mud bricks, because I love them. And well, concrete, and I'm sure I'm going to think up like a dozen other blocks that can go in there, but that's basically like the gist of it. The main portion. I'm gonna need these things, and because I'm gonna need to build farms to acquire a lot of these, I should list out some of like the top priority farms, I guess. So let's say I really need a moss farm. And to make a moss farm, or by making a moss farm, I will also have a bone meal farm. But I think I want 2. Like 1 for moss and 1 for bone meal separately, because I'm going to need a lot of both. Because the bone meal farm is going to be fueling tree farms. But the small one and the big one, because 2 of the 4 trees I have listed are the chonky boys. No. 3 of the 4 trees I have listed are the chonky boys. So yeah, I need farms. Also going to need a wool farm, so I'm going to need to collect some sheep at some point. And a mud farm, because I'm going to be using mud bricks. But also because there's a way to turn mud into clay, which we can then turn into terracotta. See, I'm doing a thinker. And for the mud farm to work, I am going to need wheat. So this one is not very redstone-y, but we need ourselves a good old-fashioned aesthetic wheat field. But also, I'm gonna use this right here as well, because I'm realizing I'm gonna need a lot of calcite, and calcite is not an easy block to come across, because yeah, if you're lucky you can find a mountain with a stripe of it, or you can find some geodes, but that's a lot of searching, and there's no way to make a farm for that. So instead I'm going to farm my friends for it, and I'm gonna have to figure out something to do here. Some way to get my friends to give me calcite. Probably in return for something, because I don't want to just be like, hello friends, might I have your charity? And no, I can work for my favorite block. But yeah, I can think of a few other farms that I'm probably going to need this season, but for now, I'm going to stick with these. And yeah, we shall update the to-do board as we go. And as we cross things off, we'll replace them with more things, because trust me, I can always find more stuff that I need to do. But I think that is a very good start to a season. And I am definitely, most positively not late to the game. No. It's just the beginning. The beginning of something awesome. my pathing project. My starter base is done. I've got my campsite. I've got a whole lot of land to fill up. And I have a plan. What more could I need? So, I hope to see you guys at the next episode, where we will be laying the foundation for our plan, I guess. But in the meantime, you should like and subscribe the video, leave a comment, any like farms or things that you think I might need, or advice, I don't know. If you want to check out my server mates, we have a website where you can find links to all our channels and socials and stuff. Linked in the description below. And we have a Discord server where like we're all hanging out. So you should check that out. It's also in the description. Yeah. Oh, and I stream every Saturday on Twitch. So you should keep an eye out for that too. Just saying. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, and in case you need to hear it, you're doing a fantastic job, and I'm so proud of you. So proud. Now run away.